I am really excited about the changes to public loan forgiveness because prior to becoming a real estate agent full time, I taught business education for several years. And I was in the public loan forgiveness program. And what it requires is 120 on time payments. And then after you make those 120 payments, all of your student loans are forgiven. And generally speaking, that takes 10 years. But they went back through from the beginning of the program, they went back to 2007. So a lot of people could have had their student loans forgiven under the public loan forgiveness program as early as 2017. However, it had a 90% rejection rate for people that applied for public loan forgiveness. 90% of them were rejected and their student loans were not forgiven. So this was a major problem. And currently, my husband is still a teacher, so we want to get the rest of his student loans forgiven. So the changes that they made to this program are really great. So first, who is eligible for public loan forgiveness? Anybody that works in public service, so teachers, police officers, firefighters, anybody in the military, anybody, nurses that work for, government-run hospitals, state-run hospitals. So anybody pretty much that works for public service, the government, the state, the city, or federal government, as well as anybody that works for a non-profit organization, they're also eligible for public loan forgiveness. If you're wondering if you qualify, I'll put a link to the public loan forgiveness program below. What are the changes to the public loan forgiveness program? One of the major changes is that they are going to count all of your payments toward forgiveness, because in the past they only counted direct loan payments and that payments that were made under certain payment plans. And so a lot of the payments that you may have made from beginning in 2007 may have not counted toward forgiveness because you were paying them under the wrong payment plan or the wrong student loan type. So now they're going to give a 1-year waiver. So you have to fill this out, and there is a deadline. The deadline to fill out this waiver is October 31st, 2022. So you basically have 1 year to apply for this waiver. I'm not sure what will happen after that. So you want to make sure you apply for this waiver. I'm actually going to apply for it because I can go back, even though I'm not in public service anymore, I can go back and those payments that didn't count before could count toward my forgiveness. So I'm actually going to give it another try. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you fill out the waiver so they can readjust any of those payments that didn't count in the past. Now they will count. So you need to make sure that you do that. Now, number 2, they're also going to review, if you were rejected in the past, they're going to review past applications to see if with these changes you would now qualify for forgiveness. So do not give up. They are supposed to automatically do it, but of course, follow up with your loan servicer, with the student loan company, and make sure that they are reviewing your application. Number 3, military, if you were in active duty, before they didn't count it because you weren't required to make payments. Now they're going to count your active duty as payment. So even, because you're in active duty, the payments that you would have had to make, they're still going to count that, because it was a huge problem with the military when they were on active duty, whether their payments that were on forbearance were going to count or not. So they are changing some of the military rules in regards to payments counting while they're on active duty. And again, just like me, if you're no longer in public service, you can go back and apply during this waiver period to see if your student loans will be forgiven. And these are just the beginning of the changes. They're going to have some more changes. This is what they say. They're going to have some more changes as well. I've heard that they're going to try to make it, instead of waiting the whole 10 years, they're going to try to give some forgiveness in the first 5 years and maybe the rest of the forgiveness in the last 5 years. So just stay tuned to this channel to, find out what's happening with student loan, public loan forgiveness. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week.